It's always good to remember to bring money wherever you go. But sometimes when you're a kid, you don't always remember to bring your own money where you go. So it kind of stinks when you want to buy something and you don't have money on you. So if you have like something going on for school that you need to pay for, always make sure you remember to ask your parents for money ahead of time so then you can pay for your stuff. Whether it's like a book fair or lunch and you need lunch, you should always ask your parents for money so then you can get stuff for your book fair. But sometimes if your parents are working for it, they can always put it to the side for you so then you can pay for it later. And sometimes that just happens, but it's always good to make sure you remember to ask your parents for money for things like a book fair or lunch for school. Always keep that in mind. Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoons sometimes, and today in this video I have one final story time, and today's last story time is going to be the time I forgot to bring money for my book fair for school. So this is a story about how I had a book fair at school. The problem was I had no money to pay for anything because I forgot when the book fair was, and I forgot to bring money to ask my parents for money. But my mom later gave me money because she ended up working the book fair, and I was able to pay for my stuff later. So this is a story just to teach you guys. You should always remember to ask your parents for money when you have to do when you're doing things at school, like a book fair, or you need money for lunch. You should always make sure you remember to ask your parents for money ahead of time, or write it down in a calendar so you remember to ask for money instead of waiting till the last minute, because it sucks to be at a book fair and you can't afford anything because you didn't bring any cash with you. So just keep that in mind. You should always remember to ask your parents for money for things like a book fair or if you need to buy lunch at school, because money doesn't grow on trees, and we should always remember to bring money when we need it the most. So I'm going to get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So this all started about 20 or 21 years ago. One of those years, I was in the 5th grade. I had my book fair coming up for school, and I think I waited a few weeks, and then I totally forgot to tell my mom that I needed money, but I totally forgot my mom was working the book fair, and I really realized I didn't have any money on the day of the book fair, and I was looking around at the books, and I found a couple books that I wanted to get. The problem was I couldn't buy anything because I didn't have any money to pay for them. So my mom was working at the book fair, and she saw that I was kind of bummed because I didn't have any money to pay for any books I wanted. I remember I wanted this cute, adorable kitten book. I don't remember what it was called, but it was a cute little book of kittens, and I love kittens. They're really cute. And there's another couple other books I wanted, but I don't remember what they were, but I had no money to pay for them. So my mom, who was working the book fair, decided to ask if she could put them aside for me so I could pay for them later, and she was going to give me money to pay for them later. And that's what she did. So my mom's at the school, I think, all day, and then it's around near the end of school, I go and meet my mom, and she gives me some money to pay for my books, and I pay for the 2 books that I wanted. I forgot which. I remember, like I said, I don't remember what the other book was, but I remember one of them was a cute, adorable kitten book that I really wanted, and I was able to buy them. So I thanked my mom, and she also tells me that next time I should remember to have some money set aside for the book fair. And at the time I had all my money in a piggy bank. I just forgot to grab some for the book fair here, because normally I never really would bring money to school except if I was buying lunch And so at this time, I should have remembered to grab money for the book fair and put it in an envelope, because at that time I didn't carry a wallet around. And when you're a kid, you're not really used to carrying money around because you don't realize when you need to bring money and stuff. So I definitely learned that if I had a book fair and I wanted to get something, I should always have money with me, because nowadays I think some kids just have carry like cards or something, but when I was a kid, all the kids had cash. So now my mom was nice enough to give me some cash later to pay for my books because I forgot to bring money with me. So I definitely learned to be prepared that if I needed money for something at school, I should always bring money with me when I need it. So the moral of the story is, if you have something at school that's going on and it costs money, like if it's a book fair or if you want to buy lunch, you should always make sure you have money when you need it, especially even if you forget your lunch at school and you don't have money to buy lunch at school. You should always make sure you have money with you no matter what, because I get it, when you're a kid, you don't realize that there's things that cost money. But you should always make sure you ask your parents for money when you need it, so then you can be prepared. Because it's no fun to go to a book fair and you want to buy something, but you can't buy anything because you don't have any money on you. Or if you're hungry and you want lunch, you can't buy your lunch because you don't have any money on you because you didn't ask your parents for money first. So you should always be prepared and make sure you have money with you at school when you need it, whether it's for lunch or something like a book fair. So that was the story about how I forgot to bring money for a book fair at school, and I was kind of bummed because I didn't. And I was kind of bummed because I couldn't buy any books at school because I didn't have any money. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this taught you how to be prepared anywhere, and make sure you bring money with you, especially when you're at school and you have a book fair going on. You should always probably have money when you need it, especially when you're at school. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoons sometimes, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and tap that subscribe button.